guys, Jess here. I am back with a organization video. I guess that's what you want to call it, or really just I'm sharing some kit / collection storage ideas. I thought I'd revisit this because it always seems to be a area where people have questions or they're not sure the best method. And so I thought I would share what I use because I use multiple methods. And I'll explain that in a moment. And you know, maybe just to give some ideas of what might work for you in your craft space. So I hope you enjoy this video. I hope it's helpful. And given that it's the new year, we're starting to get organized or trying. Hopefully you will find this of use. So as what you're looking at here is my tried and true, my favorite system. As a whole, it has worked so well for me. But I do choose different systems for different collections or kits. And it depends on the type of kit, and it also depends on maybe how big the kit is. And so I use a few different systems, and I will go through that with you. So this one is my #1 favorite. This is a 12 by 12 paper envelope from Hobby Lobby. I will link in the description below, so you know how to find them if you're interested. They are very affordable. I haven't bought any in a while, but last I knew they were $4.99 a piece, but they do go on sale on occasion, so keep an eye out for that. I think they go 50% off if I'm right. There are also similar ones on Amazon, and I will link that below too for you. So you have choices, but they both work just as good. But it is it's about an inch wide, so it fits a lot. And this is a hip kit I'm using as an example. So we've got 12 by 12 paper in here, stickers, different ephemera packs, a stamp set. All of this coordinates and goes together in this kit. And so I like to keep it all together, and this envelope is large enough to house all of it, and it's easy to access, it's easy to see. I can also label on the side, which I have done here. So when you have it on the shelf, these fit perfectly in the calyx units. They're the perfect size. They stand up, your paper doesn't bend. There really isn't much of a negative, if anything at all, about these. Every now and again, where they come together, sometimes they pop out, but you just use some clear packing tape and problem solved. These have been great. They also have a little handle, if that's your jam. What I love about these is that they're portable. So if you're going to a crop and you want to take a few collections with you, it's literally a grab and go system. And that has been awesome. I always like to try and organize my supplies where it is grab and go. So I don't have to transfer much to new containers to travel to crops, because I like to go to crops. And I know many of you do too. Or even if it's just to a friend's house, right? So this is tried and true favorite for 12 by 12 collections. It works for all of them. So definitely one that I would consider if you haven't tried before. All right, next up, I have this little mesh zipper pouch. Now, some of the collections I think have come in these in the past or something similar. I get these on Amazon. They come in different sizes. Actually, let me grab the other size that I have. They may even come larger too. So I believe this is like a 8.5 by 11 size. So they come larger. And this, I think, is a 7 by 9, if I recall. But they're just this heavy mesh plastic material with a zip closure. And they're fabulous. I like them for my smaller kit collection. So in here I have a Cocoa Daisy collection. And then these fit beautifully in a basket or in a fridge bin. It works great keeping everything together because these kits are smaller. So these are almost too big for a collection like this. So see kind of where I'm going with, I have different ways to store based on what type of kit it is. Here's a good example of that. I wouldn't want to put this in here. It's kind of a waste of space. So hopefully that makes sense. But I've got in this little zipper envelope all these Project Life cards. I've got some embellishment pieces, some 4x6, some tags, more embellishments, some chipboard, some puffy alphas, and then I think these are a little bit smaller than 6x8 papers. So this is a smaller size kit, and these little zipper pouches work beautifully. And you can label them. You just take your label maker, depending, you know, if you have them horizontal or vertical, wherever you're storing them, label it and you'll know what's in there. And it's a very affordable and easy system. And again, it contains all the pieces of the kit. And it's, again, did I already say this? I might be repeating myself. It's portable. So again, this is like grab and go. So if you go to Scrap and grab a couple of these, and you'll have ample amount of supplies to craft for the day. So these are really great. Link will be below. All right. Next we have the art bins, iris containers. These are very popular. I think a lot of people know about these. I use these for collections of items, if you will. So for example, this is all my sports paper, stickers, ephemera. It's everything. Because I had so many different manufacturers and so many different supply pieces from paper, stickers, I just wanted them all in one place. And so these are quite deep, and they fit the 12x12. And so this works for me for this specific application, right? So I have a ton of ephemera pieces, stickers. Below that is paper and stickers. And so when I'm doing a sports layout, I know I just need to come here and everything is in this one container for sports, right? It's not spread around through the different manufacturers. So when it comes to themes, if you will, I don't mind mixing my manufacturers because the theme to me is more important. And so that's where containers like this come in. And then also, I have room tours up. You'll see my Halloween, my Christmas, my fall. I do the same concept where all of them are in a centralized location put together because the theme, the way I scrap those events, the theme is more important than the manufacturer. So I hope that makes sense. So this is the third way I store kits. And again, this is portable, which is nice. And the Michaels cube units, the newer ones, fit these containers on them, which is awesome. So they stack, they fit beautifully because the Calyx units are a little bit too narrow. So they're not wide enough to house these. So the Michaels ones do. So I have those, and so they fit in the cube. I think they fit 4 high, which is awesome. So that's how I utilize these guys. It's been a great system. I love it. I wouldn't change it. I absolutely, it's been awesome. Okay, so now we're going to talk about kits or projects that I have in flight that I'm working on, because I work on many projects all at once. And so I have these Michaels drawer units. I'll pop a picture in so you can see them, but here's one of the drawers, but you can see the whole unit. Also, if you go to my room tour, I show them there too. But they are a stack of 3, of a 12x12 acrylic drawer unit. So there's 3 of these. And then, so I put my projects that I'm currently working on in these drawers. And then I can label, see if I can do this without spilling. I can label the front of them. So this is my me, myself, and I. So all the product that I'm using for me, myself, and I is in this drawer. So if I lift up, I've got thickers, I have paper, I have embellishments, I have ephemera, I have all the things in one place. Now, this isn't portable, so if I wanted to take this with me, then I would probably put it in one of these to go if I was going to travel and take this one with me. But this is generally a project that I work on at home. So this drawer works really nice for me. I love this system. And you know, everything's kind of just here, but I pull it out, put it on my desk, and I could start working on it. And so this project, I don't know if I have the book in here. I don't think I do. But I am doing a smaller album, so hence why all the stuff fits in this drawer. But even if you were working 12 by 12, you could still use one of these. They fit 12 by 12 paper in them, and then you can put the embellishments in here, all the other components. It would still work really great. Oh, here it is. So this is the me, myself, and I. I'm behind, but it's a smaller album, so this works great. So I could just keep the album in here too, all together, but I keep it on my desk because I'm actively working on it. But this is my other favorite system for kits or collections, for specifically for projects I'm working on now that are in flight. So this is great. Keep an eye out. Michael's often has sales, as you know, and they also have bulk buys. So you could buy 4 of these, and you get them at a little bit cheaper price. So I do a little bit of research. I will show you though. Target has something very similar. And I'll take out one of their drawers. I don't have anything in it, but very, very similar. Look at this. So these are at Target. Again, they are the Bright Room all-purpose. There you can see it. 3-drawer storage. I believe, yeah, so they're 12.6 inches square. So again, 12 by 12 paper will fit in here. They're quite deep, so you can get a lot of supplies. They stack, so again, they're 3 high, and the units stack, and they fit beautifully in the cube unit. So this is another alternative. I don't remember the price, but I believe they were a little bit cheaper than the Michaels. Now, these do not have little knobs, and there's a little bit of space in between each drawer for height-wise. So you just pull it out, it sets in on the shelf. But still, a really great option. I love the acrylic. I think it's very pretty. I like to be able to see what I have. I'm very visual when it comes to organizing. And so again, this is another great product that you may want to consider. So there is that option as well. And so the last thing, it's kind of like a bonus item. It's fairly new to me, but I got super excited about it when I saw it on Amazon, so I grabbed one, and I figured we could have fun checking it out together. So let me grab that. So here is another container for kit storage. I'm not really sure what the intent of it was, but it is this rectangular, I think 8.5 by 11 size. Let's see, I can measure right here. It's about a little under 12 inches long. And yeah, about 8.25. So about 8.5 by 11, or a little like 8 by 11. The corners are round, so I'm probably underselling it. Here, I have actually a 8.5 by 11 piece of paper right here, I think. Oh, that's a 12 by 12. Yeah, so 8.5 by 11 should fit in there just fine. All right, well, as you can see, I just opened it up. It has, my favorite part about this is this tray right here. How awesome is this? So, for me, because I'm doing the Stop the Blur and I'm doing the storyline chapters, a lot of my components are smaller now. They're not all 12 by 12. But you know what? Even if they were, this is a great embellishment container at the very least if you don't fit your papers in here. But let's go back to my Me, Myself, and I drawer as an example. So I have this little book here that I use for inspiration. And then we've got Project Life cards, numbers. I'm just trying to show you like everything that could fit in these containers. Like you can put all the word stickers in here if you wanted to. For embellishments, here's more Project Life cards. These are papers. I love stuff like this. I love, especially when they have compartments. I'm a big fan of compartments. So I have ephemera pieces here that I can open up. I'm not going to, but they could fit in one of these compartments. All right, let's go. So we've got longer pieces here, interactive. Oh yeah, this would work beautifully. Absolutely would work wonders. All right, so we've got the big chipboard, that's gonna go in here. We've got hearts, that could fit in here. We've got butterflies, that fit in here. You see what I mean? Like all your little bits and pieces. It's a great little storage option. Got another ephemera pack that we could put in here. Felicity Jane. Could actually stick her in here because she's longer. Right? Got a little notepad. Again, these frames, like I could do frames and chipboard pieces in here instead of the word stickers, right? And then we have some additional embellishment pieces here. I think you guys are getting the idea. But as an example, we've got that kit in here now. We have room. We could also put colored pencils that match. We could put markers. If you didn't want to use this for embellishments, you could put your distressed inks in here. It's a really versatile storage container. I love it. And then you close it up, you can label it. It's got a little handle. It fits perfectly on the cube units. You can stack them. They're rounded on the corner, but you can still stack them. But another really great solution, don't you think? Again, it's not, wouldn't fit your 12 by 12 papers in it, but you know, planners. Think about your planners or junk journaling. It's just another awesome find, I think, really. I'm very excited about it. So I wanted to share that with you. This is like my favorite part. I love trays where all my bits and pieces can be separated out. So that is my newest find when it comes to organization. But everything else, to be quite honest, is just, it's all worked for me, so I haven't really changed it up. But I hope you found this helpful. I hope I've given you some ideas on how to store some of your kits and collections. And links below to all the items, links below in the description to all the items that I've shared with you today. And if you have any questions, leave them below in the comment section. I will get back to you as soon as I can, and I will see you in the next video. Happy organizing. Bye.